Now that you have successfully accessed your course through www.cerritos.mylabsplus.com, you will come to this My Poli Sci Lab homepage. Your actual homepage may look a bit different if your instructor has posted announcements. Remember, we are recommending you use Firefox as your browser when working in this site. If you are working from a home computer, we also recommend you click on this browser tune-up button here and follow the instructions to make sure you have the necessary software tools to effectively work in this application. You will be primarily working within these two tabs here in the left-hand navigation bar. In order to access your e-text or your assignments and quizzes, you will need to redeem your access code you received in your textbook package you purchased at the Cerritos College Bookstore or purchase access directly into this site. To do this, we will click on either the e-text or the assignments and quizzes area. You will notice that when I click on Read the e-text, I will be presented with this license agreement, and you can read the license agreement here and then read it. There's a little bit more here, and then you'll click Accept at the bottom. Once you click that Accept button, you will move to the place where you will choose whether you want to purchase your access under Buy Now. For that, you'll need to have a credit card or a PayPal card, or, as we'll be doing today, we will be redeeming an access code that I had purchased with my textbook. So the first thing I'm going to do, just to make it easy to cut and paste the access code in, is I'm going to click this here and it'll turn this bar into a single bar. And then I'm going to grab my access code and paste it right in here, and then I will click Next. So this basically just gives you the information about the course that you've now gotten your access to, and I'll just go ahead and click Return to Course. You also can print this page if you would like, and that might be a good idea in case you have any issues. You can use the numbers on there to refer to your subscription. So since I clicked on the ebook, what's opening right now is my my ebook, and this is, I'm going over here to click on the first chapter. So this is where you can go. Your entire ebook is here, and you can go here to read your ebook in advance of doing your assignment material. So now I'm going to get out of the ebook, and I will go back now and review the information in assignments and quizzes. One last thing you should know about your e-text is that if you click on this button, you can have the ebook read to you. So I'm going to open this tab now over here called Assignments and Quizzes. Once this is opened, it's going to put me in my course materials area. So today we're going to take a look at what would typically be found in your chapters as you see them listed here, the assignment material that you would find there. So I'll go ahead now and I can either click on the chapter itself or I can click on this drop-down menu, but I will be able to open up the materials that are scheduled for me to complete in Chapter 1. So for each of the assignment areas here, the one thing you'll notice right away is that the date these assignments are due will appear right under where the assignment is. So to start, we'll just go ahead and we'll click on the video. And from this screen, you will first just click the button, watch the video, and then down here where it says click the start button below to start the quiz, you will start it now. So we'll pretend that we have looked at the video and I am starting my quiz now. What I want you to notice on this page, you'll get one question at a time, but I want you to notice that if you are interrupted while you're taking the quiz, you can come up here, click the Save for Later button, and that way you'll be able to save your work and come back to it later when you can complete it. Once you have completed making all your selections, you will click the Finish Submit for Grading button. That is very important because if you do not hit the Finish or Submit for Grading button, your grade will not, for that activity, will not be recorded. So I'm going to close this out. And the same thing, if you have an instructor that's assigning chapter exams, they will be here as well, and that will take the same format as you saw in the video quiz. So you'll have the same option to save for later once it opens up. So here's an example of what the chapter exam looks like, same as the quiz. Again, your Save for Later button is here, and most importantly, your Finish and Submit for Grading button is here. Okay. And again, we won't go into it, but this is another activity that would be has been assigned, and that will behave in the same way. So now I'm going to go back to all course content. The only other two folders I want to point out to you here are your writing assignments. If your instructor is assigning a paper, that you will click on that folder to open the paper assignment. And when I open this up, what I want you to see is that you will prepare your paper in Word or on your computer as you normally would, and then using your Browse button right here, you'll just search for it on your computer's hard drive, and then you will select it and you will add it. It'll appear here and you'll say Add, and then that will be, once you again click the Finish and Submit for Grading, that paper will be able to be accessed by your instructor. Now, the writing prompt will come either from your instructor giving it to you in class, or I'm going to leave this page now. The other place your instructor may post a writing prompt would be in this last folder we're going to look at, which is the course documents folder. So right now, the only thing you'll see here is a handout, a registration handout document, but if your instructor wanted to post his writing prompts there might be a second document posted here called Writing Assignment, and you would find that prompt there. So now we'll go back to all course content. So we've reviewed what you're going to find in the chapter folders, in the writing assignments folders, and in the course documents. The last tab I'm going to show to you is the grades. And again, if your instructor is assigning and planning to have you take exams in the MyPoliSciLab course, you will see your grades for those types of exams posted here. So that would be things like a midterm or a final or a first major exam. To see your grades for the work that you had completed by chapter, if you just notice in the left-hand navigation, I clicked on Chapter 1. So here's where I would see in this area, had I completed that, I would see my grades posted there. Okay? So that's pretty much what you need to know about how to find your grades and make sure that all your work is flowing to the gradebook. And that is all we will talk about today in our review of your MyPoliSciLab course, and I'm sure your instructors may have other instructions they will give you. Thank you.